What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel in the Chevrolet Silverado. Let's get it. So we're out here to do some dirt biking, but we're also going to do a lot of videos while we're out here. I got some good ideas, but I wanted to go over this truck, having it for almost 2 years at this point, a year and a half, how much it's worth, and if I regret getting this, and how do I feel about this in context of my other trucks. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's ride. So if y'all are new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank y'all for 2,000 subscribers. That's huge. I appreciate it. Big milestone. So let's go ahead and start with the value of this truck, and then backtrack from there on how I acquired it, what I paid for it, and all that jazz. So here is the window sticker. GoPro sucks at focusing, but that sticker price, I'll post a picture of it, is $47,050. The options on it are $1,655, and you can't really add options to this truck. So $47,050 as a sticker price. So if you haven't heard the story, way back in the day, I had a 2008 Silverado, had a head gasket issue. I took that into the dealership, and they had an used 2019 Silverado RST with about 23,000 miles on it, and I bought it for 40 grand. And that was probably about 3 years ago. So fast forward to the dip of COVID, I got bored, I called the bank, they valued my black truck a lot more than 40 grand, so I took it to the dealership. And this is when they were starving for used vehicles to sell, because no new vehicles were coming out. They had this truck on the lot. This was the only truck that they had with the V8, because all the other ones were the 2.7 4-cylinder. This is the only V8 they had on the lot, and long story short, we acquired it. Let's go over those numbers. Whew. She's a good looker. So anyway, sticker price $47,000. Long story short, they gave me 40 grand for the black truck after I put 23,000 miles on it. And then they took 7 grand off the price of this truck and gave it to me for 40 grand. So we did straight across. It is a lower trim level a little bit, and they're going to go over that in a different video. But essentially 40 grand for this truck. Fast forward a little more than a year and a half, and let's see how much she's worth. So 2022, a little more than a year and a half later, I ran the Kelly Blue Book. The only options I checked on it were off-road oversized tires, premium 20-inch plus wheels, and I did check the performance upgrade package because I do have a cold air intake and exhaust, even though it's not the GM one. And get this, it came back with an excellent, I put very good condition. I have a couple dings and stuff on it, but mechanically she's good. Came back with a trade-in value of $42,000, and that's the median one. So the high end was 46, meaning if I take this to a dealership, there is a high likelihood that they would actually offer me around $42,000 for a trade-in. Now the private party, obviously if you do that by yourself, private party median value was 46. So this truck has technically appreciated in the year and a half I bought it. Granted, the entire car market is all wonky and stuff, so if I did sell it, a newer one would be more expensive. But I was looking on the website of the dealership I bought this from yesterday, and they're selling the Custom Trail Boss with the 2.7 turbo, and the sticker price on that one is like 52. So obviously prices have gone up, but still, with the 2.7 4-cylinder, I got a steal on this truck, and it's gained value since I've owned it, so it's not an appreciating asset. She's good. So with that said, it's gone up in value since I bought it. Obviously, I've done some other stuff to it that's not accounted for on Kelly Blue Book, you know, lift kit, wheels, tires, etc., etc. Do I regret, and have I ever had any regrets going from my RST to this truck? I was watching a bunch of my videos on it the other night, and that made me want to do a comparison and a long-term buyer's remorse if I had any. And the answer, short and sweet, is absolutely zero. So I mean, at a first glance on the interior here, it's really similar to any 2019 truck that you're going to get into, 2019 and up, I guess. This is pre-refresh of the interior, but I've said it before, I'll say it again. I like the cloth, I like the bench sheet, I like the simplicity of it. You know, I protected the leather on the old truck because I didn't want to mess it up, and so this truck is used for truck things. Obviously, I take it off-road a lot, and I haven't had any regrets on losing the RST. If anything, I would say that I miss my 2008 the most. I do love this truck, but if that 2008 was still alive, which it is, I see it on the highway sometimes from time to time, I really like that truck. I like the look of that body style, and I would prefer to have it if it didn't have the 4.8 in it. It did have the 4.8 liter Vortec. So if it had the 5.3, it would have been sweet. But I don't really miss the black truck. Not to talk smack about it, but there's not really been a time where I miss it. I miss the 2008 silver truck more than the black one, but I do absolutely love this thing. Especially, gosh, she looks so good, so darn good. And additionally, this truck does have a lot more value for me, as it does bring me income every month as well, making these videos. So once again, if y'all like the videos, like them at all, a thumbs up and subscribe really helps me out. But we're at 2,000, got to keep going up from here. Thank y'all so much for the support. And that is the current value of my 2021 Silverado Custom Trail Boss in 2022, after having it for a little more than a year and a half.